Hey everybody, today we are looking at this. This is the Maze EW200, and this is from Simgot, and you can see there the little slogan. And looking on the back, oh, you actually get a chart on the back. There's a lot of good information on the back. Let's get that focused in right there. Never mind the keyboard in the background. I even shut it off so it wouldn't keep focusing in on it. So there you see the graph of this. And I'm going to go over the specs in just a second. Inside the package, you're going to get 3 different size tips. You're going to get this really nice stock cable and a nice velvety pouch. So at least you get a bunch of things with this. So we're going to be looking at some of the things here. It's 20 to 20 kilohertz and 126 decibels. 16 ohms. So this is really easy to drive. And I did use a dongle for this, but you could just use this off of your phone, no problem, and you're going to get really good performance. You have a dual magnetic circuit, dual cavity, an SCP diaphragm. So, okay, so this is a dynamic driver. IM. Nice packaging, too. That's really cool how the box has, like, the maze on it and that. This is actually my first IM from this company. And I must say, I am impressed. So, a velvety pouch. Let's get a look at this cable. Right here, you have a nice branded splitter with a little square thing there. Then it's like soft rubber. Nice thickness to the cable. Silver-plated cable. An L-shaped connector, which works well with mobile devices. And moving down to here, you have the IMs themselves. Now these are made extremely well. It is all metal. There's a little vent right there. All metal build. Solid, like a tank. These nice, comfortable ear hooks. And it looks really good. I love that logo there that they have. Overall, the shape is like almost guitar pick shaped, kind of a little different. But it is extremely comfortable. These aren't that big compared to other ones that I usually have. So I think that almost every ear is going to find that these were very comfortable. I like these tips that they come with too. And of course, metal nozzle, metal body. Overall, it's not very heavy either. It's got like a little weight to it compared to like a plastic one, but it's not like one of the very heavy ones. So you can wear these all day. Comfort, I would give these a 10 out of 10 for comfort. Isolation, also a 10 out of 10 with these, even with the stock tips. I imagine with foamies or something, it would be even better. Build quality, obviously 10 out of 10. Honestly, I really can't say anything bad about these. There is a couple of cons with these, but we'll get into that in just a second. Sound-wise with these, you have bass. Now, these are definitely not bass head IMs. The bass is on the neutral side, but there is a respectful kind of sub-bass rumble there, and there's also a really nice kind of punch to the mid-bass. The bass is well defined. It still has some texture there, even though it's on the lighter side. It has some very fine details as well. Moving on to the mids. The mids are superb. There is some really nice note weight there with the mids. They're clear. They're definitely on the neutral side. They have a forwardness, but they're not in your face, although female vocals seems a little bit more forward. But for the most part, both male and female vocals sound fantastic with these. Moving on to the treble. The treble has some really nice air and sparkle and very good details. Now, at higher volumes, maybe it might be not for treble-sensitive people, but if you keep it at a normal volume and you fool around with changing tips and everything, you shouldn't have a problem. Even on poorly recorded tracks, it just sounded really fine. The treble has some really nice air, and the overall, up the frequencies from the bass all the way up to the treble, there is excellent separation. And just honestly, if you're looking for a pair that you want that is neutral with very good technicalities, this has got to be the one for you. There's a good soundstage as well. It has definitely an accurate kind of imaging to it. It may not be super holographic wide, but it has a very natural field in its width. It's not, super intimate. On some recordings, it can sound a little intimate, and especially if you're just using like some kind of cheap device, or like a DAC or something like that. If you're using the better one, it kind of opens up a little bit more with a little bit more power, even though it doesn't really need it. I found the imaging was good overall. Definitely not the widest, but definitely had a little bit more depth, I believe, in the soundstage, but it was accurate, and the positioning was very, very good with these. So in a nutshell, if you're looking for something that doesn't cost a lot of money, that is neutral, that has very good technicalities, and just you could wear these all day, they're comfortable, you could listen to them all day because the music is completely non-offensive, with the small caveat that you don't listen to something that's like a really violin music at more than the normal decibels. I can assure you it probably would be a little on the harsh side. But with everything else, and also remember you can always change over to foamy tips, which can quell a lot of treble. But honestly, I didn't feel that it needed it, honestly. Keep it at a normal volume. Try to avoid tracks that are kind of harsh to begin with. And these things would be, they're near perfect for the price. I mean, honestly, I'm going to leave a link down below to these. These were excellent. They look nice and everything. And honestly, I want to try more from this company because this is my first one from the company. And I love these. These are an instant favorite. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please be safe, and I will see you in the next video. This has been the Simgot EW200s. It's a single dynamic driver, and it's basically a very nice neutral with technicalities kind of IM. If that sounds something that you like, I'll leave the link down below. Goodbye, and be safe.